Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I'm unboxing the Anker 250 watt USB-C Prime charging station. Now, Anker refers to this as a smart, ultra-powerful desktop charging station, and while that is a very lengthy description, it seems accurate. And for those of you wondering, I did purchase this. This was not furnished to me by Anker. I'll include a link in the description for those of you interested in it, like myself. So what are you getting here? A small form factor, modern piece of hardware that gives you 4 Type-C ports, each of which can do up to 100 watts, except for one of them, which supports Power Delivery 3.1, which is 140 watts. That's the far left port. And then 2 Type-A ports on the side and a control dial that will actually permit you to, again, dial in how much power each port is able to deliver. They still have caps, but still very unique in the realm of charging. And as soon as I saw it, I knew it was something that I would want to try out and figure out whether or not it's going to have a place in my workstation. And I think it does, but we'll find out based on how well it performs. So again, if you want to charge 2 laptops at once, you absolutely can do that. I mean, Ultrabooks that, require 65 watts, or even MacBooks that require more, if you're looking at anything under 250 watts, you're going to be able to do it for the most part. So phones, tablets, cameras, pretty much anything you could think of. And this is just, again, an evolution of Anker's devices. The only thing that's similar to this that I already have is this little Anker power strip, which also has a readout for how much power it's delivering. You can see we have 2 Type-Cs, 2 Type-As, and that is it, and 2 AC outlets. Now, they did also update this, and that's also an interesting product, but different. I feel like that, because it has AC outlets, is a totally different concept. This is a heavy little brick right here. This is the main unit. I'll put that aside. Some instructions right there, but before we get to that, let's go ahead and pull out the power brick, which I also anticipate will be at least somewhat beefy because, well, we got to get 250 watts to this. Now, it may not be, because one of the nice things, and it's not, there is no power brick that I've noticed with Anker's new Prime lineup, is that they are doing away with a lot of the power bricks. They are built into the devices themselves. And that is, well, the way things should be. So, little piece of printed information here that basically just lists the ports. Go ahead and give that a closer look for those of you that want to see it. Alarm clock functionality on that readout, if you so choose. I can't see what I'm showing you, but I will look at it in a moment. So they're just giving you essentially a look at the charging status, letting you know that there's a feedback animation, and then the readout, and then the dial, as I mentioned. Not only can you turn it, but you can confirm selection with a press. On the other side, they're just going over what I've already described, which is that one of these ports, and I guess no time like the present to actually remove this from the box. So let's go ahead and do that, or not the box, but the wrapping here. And I've got more of these Anker Prime products coming in, so stay tuned if you're looking for more of them. I essentially picked the ones that are of interest to me because, again, Anker does these things, generally speaking, very well. They are at a premium, but where are you going to find something quite like this in the marketplace right now? So again, those 4 Type-C ports, 140 watts, and all 3 of these are capable of up to 100 watts. Remember, 250 total, so you can't do that all at the same time. And that's the beauty of having this little guy here, which has a tactile notching mechanism when you turn it. Nice, like it. And the 2 Type-A USB ports. So really a little bit of everything. Your power port right here at the back, which this will connect to. And I have to say, I didn't think of this in a travel capacity, but there's no reason you couldn't opt to consider it, because it is fairly small. It is hefty because it is basically a little charging tank, but definitely a cool concept. And I will go ahead and plug this in just so you can see the readout. And I just think this is another good alternative for anyone, again, like myself, who needs something for charging purposes that does a little bit more than the average device. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that in, and then we're going to just connect it. Actually, why not to the Anker Power Strip Prime right here that I have, the old generation. And there you can see we have the animation on boot up. Nothing charging at the moment. And the companion app for this also lets you dial in everything. So very cool. And I'll just connect this so we can at least see what the charging status is like. So I've got my phone right here, and I've got a Type-C cable. So let's just see it as a USB 4 cable. We're going to see when I connect this to the, granted, the Fold 6 isn't the best test subject since it is capped at 25 watt charging, but you can see the readout there, 12.8, 13.8, 12.8. Now that could be the cable, so keep that in mind, because it's not like I grabbed a 25 watt cable, I just grabbed the closest thing to me. But I just wanted to show that to everyone. Hopefully that'll get into focus, trying to get that readout in focus, but the glare is a little bit much for the camera. I think part of it is just it's picking up, there we go, it's picking up the Anker Prime in the background. But again, I'm going to spend more time with it, test it out, see if there are any flaws that are unexpected, but I think conceptually a very cool little product, a good way to keep your desk clean and deliver power to all of the devices in your arsenal. And I'll report back on additional info regarding the Anker Prime 250 watt USB-C Ultra charging station. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe and please stay safe. Later.